Hey guys, it's actually here. As promised, I managed to get a recording of defeating the third form of Mushin. This is my second time to ever defeat him, except this time I used invulnerability pods. On my first successful run, I used none. The gear I went in with is a True Pirate Razor Stage 10, Awakened Siren accessories, a Serenity Soul, and a mixture of Bloodshade, Mushin, and Gnarly Labyrinth shields. I highly recommend running with Awakened Pirate or higher, along with the same build I have. I also recommend having over 50% critical chance and over 3000 critical hit. I cannot stress how important it is to hit continuous criticals on your hard hitting abilities. This is an extremely difficult DPS race. Also, please do not ask me if any weapon lower than Awakened Pirate can succeed. I guarantee that there is no chance. As for my HP, I recommend at least 45k or higher just for sustainability. On my first run I cleared it with only 40k though. I also recommend to buy at least 10 invulnerability pods, prove useful in this fight, and I now realize how important they are on certain attacks from Mushin. With that being said, let's get started. To start off, I summon my thrall behind Mushin. Once summoned, I stand in front of him to get a clear target if he were to teleport behind me. After he releases you from his phantom grip, the DPS begins. Use your 2, Leech, Dragon Call, Wingstorm, 3, followed by Time Distortion, Z to make you immune to his attacks, and then spam Dragon Call and Wingstorm until Time Distortion runs out. From there, continue to do your usual combos until he jumps back in the middle. Once he is in the middle, I highly recommend standing to where the second to last tick of the AoE is. While it slowly builds up, you have time to do a bit of damage until it reaches you. When it's about to hit you, either use your Z or the invulnerability pod. I highly recommend using the pod because it is a much shorter cooldown than your Z. Best safe to use your Z for a different attack, which I will get to later on. Your Z or pod will keep you alive from the last 2 ticks as well. When he begins to summon this small black AoE, try to get out of it as fast as possible. Also, cancel any of your attacks. He does not receive damage while he is in the air. Attack while he is coming down. This AoE also does not damage you if you cannot get out of it, but it applies tick damage that lasts 4 minutes and can stack if you cannot escape the future ones. Time your abilities carefully if you're planning to attack him as he comes down. Also, when you see him in a crane stance as you just saw right here, he can counter your attack, so just be careful and watch out for it. Also, I know I should have mentioned this earlier in the video, but I assume you guys are watching this before attempting it. You should constantly summon your thrall. As you can see right here, I needed Mushin to stand in my 3 to instacast my Dragon Call, followed by Wingstorm combo. I sent my thrall at him to taunt him for the duration of my 3 and was able to put the combo off. Basically, your thrall is very viable in almost every fight. I also trust that there shouldn't be too much use of your SS while kiting. Whenever you see ice forming under your feet, SS out of it. If you let it to continue forming, it would then hit you with some sort of ice spiral attack, similar to Junghado. Now here comes the attack that I was talking about saving your Z for, the 4 ice AoEs. Just like the first form of Mushin, they do tick damage if you stand on top of it, but this time, Mushin goes in the air and shoots ice crystals at you. He is still able to be damaged though. After a few shots, he will jump down on you. Once he lands, he will be resistant to any form of CC for about 2 seconds. Time your CC wisely if you are planning to do so. Your Z will keep you immune from the crystals and from his landing attack, and will also allow you to damage him at the same time. As you just saw though, I was first to use my pot because my Z was down. I didn't want to use all my pots, so that's why I want you guys to rely on your Z. But if you have to use it, then do what you gotta do. 10 pots, as I said at the start, should be enough. Also, you just saw me use time distortion when my leech was available. It is basically the starting DPS again. It's very, and I mean very crucial to the damage, and I cannot stress how important it is to use it again when you get the chance like I did. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all there is to it. I know I finished with only 15 seconds left, but that's roughly the same time I finished with on my first try, which was about 20 seconds left. I hope you guys found this helpful as well. Please don't take out your anger on me if any one of you fails. Trust me, this took a numerous amount of tries to successfully defeat him again. Anyways, take it easy guys. XG out. Peace.